What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So today's video, we'll be talking a little bit about these MSD spark plug wires that I picked up for my box Chevy. And the reason I went with the MSD brand versus what I have on there now, um, basically this car that I'm putting together, first time that I ever built one from scratch. I've had a bunch of old school cars, but most of them that I bought was already, built. So when I purchased this car right here, I started doing the restoration on it myself, and so when I put the motor and everything in it, for some reason it was just the car just wouldn't run right, and everything was brand new in the car. So I just was trying to go through a lot of troubleshooting and trying to figure out what exactly was going on, because like I said, everything's new in the car. The fuel system's new in the car. Um, the motor, the transmission's new, torque converter. I mean, everything's in the car is brand new, and the car still was kind of running not like I wanted it to. So, like I said, after going through a lot of troubleshooting and spending a lot of extra money that I felt that was unnecessary money, I'm going to people, taking it to people that does this type stuff, and they're pretty much just taking my money and telling me, anything that I want to hear pretty much. I wind up like doing a carb swap on the car, thinking that, that was maybe the problem, because I was told by a guy that races cars and he plays with his own motors, and he said do a carb swap on it. So I did that. He said that he swapped one of his on it and it did better. So I did that, and it did indeed make it run a little bit better. But the car was just extremely hard to start. And that was one of the main things. The car was extremely hard to start. And it has a mini starter on it, one of the high torque mini starters on it. And I mean, it just was still hard to start. And so I went ahead and I bought the MSD box. I got the distributor, the MSD distributor, the Pro Billet. And now I have the spark plug wires, and I actually have MSD spark plugs. So ready to get those in soon, and get these wires on, because when I put when I had the distributor put in the ignition box, that did I want to say that did like 100% difference in the car. I mean, the car starts on a dime now. And I also did the blaster, which pretty much had to do. But for some people that may not know or maybe looking to do this, I had to do the core. It's called a coil or whatnot blaster, and that's part of the MSD system. Has to have that to run. So anyways, I did that, and I mean, before I did that, the car really wasn't like, it was just super lazy. And so after I was able to get that on right there, it woke the car up a lot. Like I said, I mean, I could just punch the car, like just launch it, and I mean, it'll just sit there and just pull off, almost like I had the wheels on it already. It was just kind of lazy pulling off. But once I got this system on, it woke the car up. I'll say at least like maybe like 20%. It woke it up. So it has a little misfire, so it's probably not running on all cylinders now, and it's probably due because the wires that I have on are extremely cheap wires, and then the spark plug that's in it, that probably was cheap as well. So like I said, I have some good MSD spark plugs that's coming in, and I have the wires here that's already in. So once I put that on, it should be like, it should be a lot better. I'm hoping, like I said, that's all the misfire is coming from. It's just these either bad plugs or bad wires. Hopefully it's not nothing, more than that. But but like I said, typically speaking, when it comes to a misfire, it's usually with the distributor or the distributor or plugs or wires. And so it's got a brand new distributor in it. and now it's about to get new plug-in wires. So I'm almost certain that that's going to stop the misfire, and you know, it should be running on all 8 once I do that. And we should be able to see, like I said, exactly, you know, what this engine is all about once I do that. I'm also changing out the rear gear in it, and have not done that yet, but I need to do that. So that's next on the agenda, to do that. I already have everything. I have a rear that I had built, and so that's going to be going in soon. It just needs to be the brakes. I'm putting new disc brakes on it, and a couple of other little things that I need to get before I can do the install on that. But that's coming up soon. And then let's see here. I'm doing the gear, and yeah, so that should help out a lot. And then the other thing is that I'm really not trying to have to do, but the torque converter that I have in it, I think I may have the wrong converter. But after I do the gear, I'm going to see, you know, how it performs. And if I'm still not satisfied, then I may have to go in there and just do another torque converter. And if I do another torque converter, I'm going to go ahead with something expensive, something top of the line, like an ATF or something like that. That way, you know, I get what I pay for it. I know what I got. So that's the next thing that I'm going to be doing. You know, if I'm not satisfied with how it's performing once the new gear is in there. So yeah, so you guys stay tuned. Like I said, got a lot of good content coming. And y'all just stay tuned for it. Another thing I wanted to say, like I said, I used to see a lot of people buying, you know, the MSD brand, and I knew it was kind of expensive, and it was just that, you know, I figured that, you know, is it really worth it? And one thing I can say about it is that I feel as if it is. It's to me, it's 100% worth it, because I mean, it made 100% difference in my car. Like, I used to sit there cold start, man, it'd take me, I don't know how many tries to get the car to stay on. But now I went outside today and cold started it, and I mean, it shut off like once on me, fired it back up. That was it. Idling, no problem. Like I said, I hadn't started the car in probably about maybe a week. So, like I said, we had some pretty cold days. So, like I said, it's definitely worth the money. Me spending for everything, I probably spent maybe about $1,000, maybe a little bit over, because I got spark plugs and everything. But yeah, looking at like between $1,000 and like $1,200 at the most for what I got. And like I said, I mean, it's all worth it to me, you know, because I can see the difference in how my car is performing now. So to me, like I said, it's worth it. Some people may say, you know, it's not. You know, it just all depends on, you know, your setup and how everything, you know, is put together with your vehicle or whatnot. But like I said, I feel like it's 100% worth it to me for the difference that it made. You know, once I got it installed and how my vehicle is performing now. So appreciate you guys watching the video. Y'all stay tuned. Got more good content coming. And make sure you hit the like and share button. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button.